Out for Justice. In 1991 Brooklyn, the streets are filled with trash. And not just any trash. This type of trash can only be disposed of by one man. And that man is Steven Seagal. So join me, Cringe Conrad, for the highlights of Out for Justice, starring Steven Seagal, playing himself inside a movie while you sit and watch the movie. And this video. The movie begins with the coolest introduction to an action star I've ever seen in my life. But immediately after, Seagal's partner is gunned down by the movie's villain, Richie Madonna. Meanwhile, Seagal hangs out in some kind of vest robe thingy and sips on some delicious orange juice. But before long, he throws on his black beret to let everyone know he's a badass. The chief explains that the killer is someone Seagal and his now deceased partner grew up with. And Seagal says he knows exactly how to deal with this prick. Give me an unmarked car and a shotgun, he says, and I'll take care of the fucking job. Meanwhile, Seagal's soon-to-be ex-wife reminds him they have divorce papers to sign in the morning, to which he replies, "Who fucking cares?" At this point, the movie takes a detour, as Seagal drives around aimlessly doing good deeds and sightseeing. First, a guy throws a puppy out his car window, so Seagal rescues it and prays for retribution. Then Seagal buys some seltzer water and asks a kid how his mother's doing.
How's your mother? Thank God.
Then Seagal is propositioned by a lady of the evening and laughs in her face because he can get with anyone he wants anyway.
Oh my God, did you hear what she said?
Oh my God.
Somehow this adds up to expert detective work when he stumbles upon Richie and his goons and a high-speed pursuit begins. And the best part is Seagal seems hell-bent on taking the bumpiest path possible for maximum efficiency. Eventually, Richie holds up at a meat market and has a few of his lackeys sacrifice themselves to Seagal so he and the rest can escape. And when Seagal arrives, the violence is too much for YouTube to bear, so I'll just play you some audio highlights instead. Afterwards, Seagal heads to a pet store and gets his new puppy some puppy chow. Man, this is actually kind of heartwarming. And the good vibes keep right on vibing when Seagal visits Richie's parents to reminisce about the good old days.
You told Richie to get a lawyer. Have him turn himself in. If not, I'm gonna kill him.
Next, he visits a pool hall to kick back and relax with some of his old friends on a low-key evening in Brooklyn.
Hey, don't go pushing my patrons around, you pricks.
Ain't cool. What asshole? Hey!
nuts or what? You could have killed somebody upstairs.
There ain't nobody upstairs.
Motherfucker, you knocked my teeth out.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I'm with Dom Vittorio, so that means you can't touch me.
That's right, I forgot.
Jesus. Turns out Seagal wasn't looking to mellow out after all. I wonder what made him so tense.
Anybody seen Richie? I'm gonna keep coming back until somebody remembers seeing Richie.
Oh. Somebody should probably tell him where Richie is. Just saying. Next, Seagal recounts the story of how he whooped everybody's ass at the bar, which has already assumed a legendary status. But a heckler in the bushes ruins his punchline.
Bing, bang, boom.
You suck, you jackass.
Hey, you! Get the fuck out of here!
Meanwhile, Richie hides out at an auto shop, but the cops somehow figure it out. And when the fuzz closes in, Richie's paranoia pins the problem on a sweet and innocent handicapped man.
I'd never rat you out, Richie.
I'm gonna put you out of your misery.
Please don't, Richie, please don't!
While that's going on, Seagal returns to the precinct and searches his partner's office, where he finds motive for why Richie murdered him in the first place. It appears his beloved and happily married partner was doing the no-pants dance with a lady of the evening. And this particular woman of the night had some sort of connection to Richie. Anyway, Seagal makes his way home with his puppy, where his wife decides on second thought she doesn't want a divorce and would rather give him a kiss and start fresh. I guess once you go Seagal, you don't go back. But the touching moment is ruined when the heckler from the bushes returns once again.
Jackass!
The dead heckler is joined by more of Richie's goons prepared to sacrifice themselves at the altar of Seagal. And even though one of them gets the drop on Seagal, he's too afraid to find out what happens if he pulls the trigger.
You're dead.
Soon after, we learn the woman from the photo is indeed a lady of the evening, named Roxanne, who was also Richie's girlfriend. So Seagal's partner got himself in a pickle when he sampled from the wrong jar. As the final showdown approaches, Richie and his most talented henchmen shack up at a lady friend's place, while the seltzer water kid from earlier rats out their location to Seagal. Inside, the bad guys are having a blast with some disco dust and late night ladies. And I'm sure Seagal doesn't want to be a buzzkill, so he'll probably wait till morning to sneak in real quiet.
Hands on the fucking table.
Jesus, what the fuck's going on?
Well, my prediction was a little off, but I can tell you this. When this final showdown goes down, I have never heard darker words slip from two men's tongues before engaging in deadly combat.
I'm out of bullets!
That's a shame. Because those bullets could have saved you a lot of pain.
I like pain, you know.
Something. I won't go down without a fight, no, I won't die for nothing. You held me under too long, I see you coming in. Take back your hand, you're not my friend, to me you're fucking dead. All the things you didn't do, show me the colors inside you, I now the one
Of course, in single combat with Lord Steven, Richie probably should have pre-ordered his casket, as he got flopped around like a fish and then finished like a cheap bottle of wine. And the movie ends with a low-key hilarious moment when Seagal runs into the jackass who threw the puppy out the window and gives him a piece of his mind.
You a tough guy, huh?
Tough guy. I show you how fucking tough I am.
I'ma show you everything I got inside.
You get 'em, Steven. There's nothing like an outrageously cheesy, objectively ridiculous action film to put me right at ease. It almost makes me forget about how everything we do in life is pretty much pointless. Ain't that right, Steven? Steven? Anybody seen Steven? I'm gonna keep coming back here until somebody remembers seeing him. I'm Cringe Conrad, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe below.